Hello, guys. God bless you. May the good Lord bless and protect you wherever you are listening from. And this is the kingdom of knowledge through your on your way again. I bring us good tidings. Let's talk about the predictability, how our life can be predicted. Let's talk about how it is possible. How is possible for the what is the predictable? What guarantee the predictability of our lives? What guarantee the predictability of our success in life? What guarantee the predictability of our future? Let's talk about it. God is still today. I want to share. I want to assure you that God is still inspiring His children as just as of old. There's a God on this platform. We share ideas from books, and today I will be sharing one of the idea of a particular book written by Dr. Sunday Adelaja, which called "Life is Predictable." Yes, the life is predictable. Yes, our life can be it can be predicted. Our life can be predictable. Your future can be predictable. Your success in life can be predictable. Your health, your good health can be predictable. It can be predicted. It can be predicted. Our life can be predicted. It can be predictable. It can be predicted. Your life can be predicted. Your success in life can be predicted. Your health can be predicted. Your protection in life can be predicted to the laws, due to the laws we observe in life, due to the Lord. So it is our future, our success in life can be precise and purposeful. It can be purposeful based on the principle and laws of order, laws of the order of life and productivity. So we should not just emulate those. We should we should not before our life can be predicted, before our success can be predicted, before our future can be it can be precise in life. We should not try to emulate. We should not try to emulate the world. Emulate. We should not try to emulate those whose lives are guided by customs, whose lives are guided by mode queens, whose lives are guided by different assumptions and different opinions, whose lives are guided by worldliness. Look at what the Bible tells us in the book of Romans 12:2. It said, "Do not be conformed yourself to the standard, to the level, to the system of this world." To the system of this world, to the standard. That when it says to the system of this world, but let God transform you inwardly, not inwardly, by a complete change of your mind. By the complete change of your mind. Then you will be able to know, to have this knowledge, the knowledge of the principle of life. You could be able to know the will of God, to know the will of God, what is good and pleasing to Him and is perfect. Do not be conformed. Do not try to emulate a worldly system. Worldly system. The customs, the system of the custom, the emulate the system that is based on where circumstances and challenges of life have dropped humanity. Do not try to emulate that. The law is the Bible makes us to understand. So do not try to emulate all of this. There are many people we can learn from their example. Successful people whose name are forever in history of mankind. Their name is in history book, forever will be in history book, can never be wiped out, because of what the life, the value of how the knowledge of life, the principle of God, they acknowledge. Because of the knowledge of God's principle, then they could be able to observe. The Bible tells us about many people that really reveal the principle, that really live by principles of God. It really tells us we can as well live a meaningful life as people as of old that have result We can as well live. We can also as well have the result. We've had the result if we acknowledge the principles of life, the principle of God, the laws that God has fixed down for we to come and live by. We can as well have that same results, even far better than if we being implemented, observe, obedient to those laws of God. So life has been, it can be predicted. Their life was predicted. They said they look at what they are going to look at, what they want and where they are going, what they want to achieve, and what they achieve it all. So their life, many men of God, their life was predicted. Their future was predictable. So you are not an exception. You are not an exception of it. Your life can be predicted, my beloved brothers and sisters. And today I would like us to talk about the basis of life. Last time we all remember we talked about your life. The source of our life is God. God is the source of our life. God is the source of our life. We talked about it the other time, that the source of our life is God. And to live a fulfilled life, we need to continue feeding from, re-energize ourselves in God. To re-energize, to reinforce ourselves in God. A fish cannot live outside water and survive. A bird cannot live outside air and survive. Have you ever seen a fish, a bird? It will say, no, I want to live a successful life. And it will not say, I will not fly in air again. I want to start flying in water. Can it survive? A fish, can it say, oh, I will not live in water? So your source of your life, to have your life, to have a successful life, to have life and have it in abundance, you must continue feeding. You must not violate the source of your existence. You must constantly feed from the source. The source of your life is God, because He is the author, He is the creator, He is the owner of your life. So life, we are talking about the basis of life today. Life loses its senses without God. Life has no value without God. That is why everyone needs to know that it is more important. It is more important to live with the laws of life. For enable you to succeed, for enable you to have your life, to enable you to have for your life to have meaning, for enable you to live a valuable life. It's a valuable life, a meaningful life. You must live from the source, because God is the source of your life. The source of life is hidden in God. Without this source, no man on earth can live a truly fulfilled life. Great people like Abraham Lincoln, like Mother Teresa, and so many others who lived before us perfectly understood that this principle, human life without God, is like a house built without a foundation. A house built without a foundation, it will be unstable. It will exist only for a short period of time. Human life without God is extremely unstable and unpredictable, because the fullness and the sense of life, the value of life, are hidden in God. Human life without God is similar to a small abandoned boat in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean or the storm. In the middle of the ocean or storm. So in God, a man can find everything it needs in life. In God, that is your creator, the author of your life, the owner of your life, you can find everything you need in life. Like you can, for example, There's a greater assurance in God that they will have peace. In God, you will find peace. In God, you will find rest. In God, you will find joy. In God, you will find strength. In God, you will find wisdom. In God, you will find love. In God, you will find stable sources. He said, He's blessed. He said, He maketh rich and added no sorrow. If in God, you will find riches, not in the world, not the world system. God revealed, it will reveal the laws of and the principle of life to you when you live in God. And God perfect order comes to every sphere of your life when you live in God. The man, if you live in God, you yourself will experience what is change. Not the change that mankind is influenced by mankind. No, you will know what is change in your life. This can be seen. This kind of change can be seen in your character as a leader in any given nation, as a world leader, as a minister. This change that you will find if you listen to God, you will experience what is original change, and this change will be seen in your character. Then you will not have. We are not living an era that we have leaders. We have leaders that lost character because why? Leaders are not living in they don't acknowledge their source any longer. They are being motivated by their personal motivation. So you will see this change will be seen in your character, in your action, in your relationship with people, in your relationship with any nation, in your relationship with people. This change will be seen. It must be seen in your character. A genuine change have to be seen in your character as a president, as a governor, as a minister of finance, as a minister of agriculture, as a minister of education, as a minister of foreign affairs, as a minister. A genuine changing. If you live in God, you will have change, and this change it must be reflected into your character. We are living an era that we have leaders without character. So a man who knows God finds stability. He finds focus. He finds stability in life. He's stable. He's stable in life, in whatsoever is given to people. Nobody or nothing can disturb his rest because his rest is he finds his rest in God. He finds his wisdom in God. He finds his strength in God. He finds everything in God.